Alright, and we're back. Welcome back for more Spyro the Dragon, where we get fucking cock-blocked. We already, in the last part, we did the beginning parts of, the Magic Crafter's homeworld. And, in this part, we're gonna end it. Yay! Time for Wizard Peak, the area that's probably gonna get this video banned in Germany, because the Amanda Show. The joke is that Germany bans just about everything that could be copyright on YouTube, so that's fun. Alright, asshole, just fly off. So the reason why I said Amanda Show is because this song was remade-ish for the Amanda Show intro back in the good old days of Nick. Ow. And yeah, indeed, like, it was, this straight up was put into that intro of that show for some weird reason. I know this is like old news at this point, because everyone knows it, but it's weird.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
This is a bit of a tricky level because the supercharged stuff, this is where they start to like teach you about the, the specifics of supercharge, where it only happens in this and one other stage, but supercharges can stack. You needed a double supercharge in order to make that jump. If you only had the power of one supercharge, you wouldn't be making it and you'd fall into a pit. And here's a thief. Just a random thief. You know, gotta have it. The final thief is also in this area, as you'll see there. How the hell do I make it back? Alright. Lag. Holy shit, there's a lot of lag here. You're not escaping. I think this is the guy that tells you about the secret in the artisan homeworld.
Thank you for releasing me.
Alright, fuck me. Ow. Don't you do it. Oh, here's some gems right there. That's nice. Woo! Stopped right on the edge. But yes, this level is a tricky dicky, because there's another jump that you need a double supercharge for. Herp. Yeah, and this trips a lot of people up, because you really do need double supercharge in order to make these gaps. And this is supposed to be practice for treetops. Ugh. Treetops, I'm telling you, man. That... Oh god. That is a not good level. I do not like treetops. It is the worst level in this game, by far. It's bad. There's a secret, hidden area that you can land onto, and that's where you're supposed to get the rest of the gems, because this is the end of the stage. Another fucking thief on another fucking pool. And no, you don't. But yeah, there's an entirely other area. You saw where that okay. You saw where that guy at the very beginning of the stage was he just flew up like an idiot. An ass hat. Words.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan home.
Found it. That's the guy that tells you about the secret in the Artisan Homeworld. So yeah, they do tell you about that. It's not 100% like, you know, super stuffily hidden. Because, you know, it's a dragon found along the way, so long as you don't skip his dialogue, which you really shouldn't do on a first playthrough. It's not going to be that much of an issue. I think the area is, I think it's here. Not here. Oh, fuck. I will find it. Yeah, there's that asshole. I remember now. It's at the very beginning of the stage. This is a bit more of a treacherous pathway. The whirlwind. That's what it's called. I keep wanting to call it Whirligig, but that's a different Spyro game. Shit, you're gonna make me choose. Alright, I'll go here first. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I love this song. Stuart Copeland really did good work on the game. He's the main composer for all three Spyro games soundtracks, and they're all just so good. Now, granted, they did get a second guy to, you know, do some tracks on Spyro 3, and that second guy did some pretty amazing tracks himself. Like, one of them is Fireworks Factory, which, you know, many say is the best Spyro the best Spyro song of all time. And, you know, I can definitely see why. It's a very good song. But, yeah, I don't think it's the greatest. I don't really know what would be the greatest, but, you know. So that's that level. All that's left, I believe, are the Speedway, which is going to take me for fucking ever, and the boss. Crystal Flight. Oh boy. I think this one might be easier than the last one, because holy shit, fuck that last one. So it starts you off with the rings, you know, nothing terrible. I'm still somewhat worried. Alright, then it puts you into the gates. You go hard right. I don't think I'll be doing this on my first try. And then you stop here to do this. That's right. No. Gotta go fast here. No, I'm going the wrong way. The wrong way, Proto. Holy shit. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh my god, where's that last chest? Oh, thank god. I did it in one go! And it didn't take a while. Yes! Shit! No, I'm not gonna try again. Shit, I actually kind of wish I did fuck that up, because this is not gonna be a very long episode. Oops. Oh, fuck me. Well, I was gonna be methodical, but, you know, if it's going to take this long, and, well, this long, if it's not going to take long at all, then I'll do the beginning of the next world, since, you know, I don't want to have a very, very short part. I mean, I'm not a fan of having, like, made the last, you know, the last part super duper long. That was not my intention, but, you know, it might end up happening. It happened. So that's something I can't really super duper, like, help now, because it's already been recorded and stuff, but, you know. So here's the boss. Blowhard. Make all the jokes. Just make them. Go on, I'll wait. Alright. So this is another very, very easy boss. All the Spyro bosses, or all the bosses in this game are pathetically easy. Like, no challenge whatsoever. It's more of a...
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro.
That guy actually tells you a bit about the boss. I just decided to skip it after the thanks for releasing me bit, just because it was funny. And then I coughed like an asshole. Shit. Drink went down the wrong pipe a bit. But yeah. This is more of another, like, oh, it's a boss that has platform aspects in the stage. In reality, it's a very, 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 very short stage. Like, even Toasty took longer than this. That was mainly because, like, Toasty had the dogs. But yeah, 3 hits and he's already dead. Actually, that's how all the bosses in this game are, except for one. That one being the final boss. Is that all the gems? That's all the gems. Is that all the dragons? That's all the dragons. That's all there in this game. We got 55% done the whole game. And we're 13 minutes into the recording. So... I guess we've got no choice. To go the balloonist. Beast Makers. My least favorite area of the entire game. Because it's a swamp. And I don't like swamps. They are visually uninteresting. Very gloomy, very dark, very blah. There can be good swamp levels. This is not one of them. This is the lowest part of the game, but once we get into Dreamweavers, no, not the website designing program, but once we get into that, fuck. Once we get into that, we're gonna get into the really good stages again. When I said Dreamweavers, the first thing I came up with was the fucking website design program, not the song. I'm a nerd.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
No, I don't think you can make a swamp beautiful. Now granted, it's got some funky music. Terrace Village. Now most of the levels in this area aren't bad. They're just not really the greatest. I actually do like. I do like one of the levels in this stage. It's actually not bad at all. But, then we've got... Is this the one? No, this is Misty Bog. I don't really care for Misty Bog. Cletus.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
I don't know why. I love that though. It's Spyro. It's great to see you, but I've got to go. Why? I'm not gonna tell you. Thanks, I guess. Bye. Oh, that's right. This mixes in the main theme of the game. Ah. God, it's so good. There's a thing in here. It's the Speedway. Wildflight. I fucking keep calling it Speedway. I also keep saying fucking a lot. Don't let your kids watch this. These are very, very big portals. I guess everyone here is overcompensating for something. Oh, is this the place? Yeah, it is. Treetops, my favorite level in the game. I regret going for 100% already. I don't like treetops. It's not good. It's not good at all. Extra life. I'll go into detail about why I hate treetops when I get to treetops. That was a close one. When I get to treetops, it's going to be a hoot. Oh. Can I make this? I probably can. I'll probably be able to make it from over there, too. I really feel like they did the first world last in this game, because going into what I was saying in, like, the first part, I think, the first world, you have to beat at least one level in order to access the boss. Not only that, you also, well, you have to find a way to, like, secretly open the Speedway. Excuse me. And while, yes, the Speedways are more open, well, not more, are a little less obvious in most of the other worlds, except for Magic Crafters, because, well, that was just right there. It's weird. The other worlds, other than the Artisan Home world, just feel like they were done first. And it was only, you know, when they got to the end of the game and started working on the first world, they were like, you know, we should do something special for this. Oh man, this is awesome. And then they forgot to do that for the rest of the game. So do you have you have a lot of gems in you, but it's not enough to fill my... No, I want the yellow gem. $290. Missing one. Well, missing a yellow gem, I'm assuming. I don't really know completely for sure, but... Oh, fuck me. I hate that. Wait, I saw a shimmer. I saw a shimmer here. You can't say that I didn't see it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Whenever you see that shimmer, you know that means that there's a gem around somewhere. There you are. Yes, I love that. I love that. That's a great aspect of this game. Far off gems, you see a slight shimmer on them. And bam, you can go into that direction and find them. That's great. I love it. Ah. It's going to be even easier to find gems in Spyro 2 because of a special trick when you hold all the shoulder buttons. But that doesn't happen in this game. It only happens in 2 and then 3. But 3 made it a power-up that you get later, and that's kind of annoying. So depending on how long this stage takes, might take 10 minutes, I don't know. All things considered, it'll probably, be the last stage for this part. And then I will refill on my supplies. And then I will continue to play the game. Oh shit. Oh, I love that noise. Just... Kind of reminds me of a swamp. Oh, bullshit. There we go. There's a lot of stuff jam-packed in this area. Hold on. Did I? There we go. How did you miss that, Sparks? What the fuck? Sparks is not very reliable. Also, Spyro feels a little bit loose in this game. Like, just a little. Not enough to drive me crazy or anything, but it's very noticeable if you're way more used to the other two Spyro games, which, they feel a lot more tight, and I like them. I love them a lot. I like them and I love them at the same time, which means I live them. Claude.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Yeah, I noticed in the homeworld. Like, thanks for introducing concepts that you were already introduced to beforehand. Like, this isn't even a case of, oh, you may have done this level first, but you could have done another level first, and then you gotta learn about the aspects in that level, like learning how to glide over long distances. I was introduced in 2 levels in the first world, so they had to have a dragon in both the worlds, or in both the areas, teach you about it. But no, it's not the case here. You literally had to go through these platforms, or you had to go through this sort of obstacle before you got to this stage. It's how you acquired the ability to get to the stage. And I spoke quickly because I wanted to rush quickly so I could get that enemy so I wouldn't be electrified. Or electrocuted. Electrified means I'm spouting electricity. This level has a lot going for it.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Is that Clancy Brown with a Jamaican accent? It sounds weird on paper, but Clancy Brown with a Jamaican accent. I could get behind that. This game was ahead of its time. Weird jokes aside, this level has a lot going on in it. Like, it's very chaotic. Lots of shit going on. You're always on your toes, and I love it. It's a very, very good stage. Again? Oh no. I'm gonna get rid of you first before you cause any trouble for me. Ah. Almost had that. I've got to be very careful. Wait a minute, that looks weird. That's not grass, by the way. It is goop that you can drown in. What I'm wondering is why it's just falling off the face of the earth like the entire planet was cracked in pieces. Sometimes I can be a bit of a motor mouth and I can speak a whole lot, without stopping, but then sometimes you gotta figure out where you're gonna have to breathe, and then it makes sentences really, really weird sounding. Like a bad video game dub. The worst experience of, lip lock in a video game I've ever experienced was Chain of Memories with that one cutscene with Riku, where it's really badly done because you didn't care about anyone at all. You had a huge cut in the middle of that. A huge cut in the middle of the sentence, and it's just... why? They had to know that that was fucking weird. I almost jumped into this portal without realizing if I... yeah, I missed a shit ton. Holy crap. Oh, no. Okay. I went on a tangent about lip lock and bad video game dubs in a Spyro part, which actually does not have terrible voice acting. It's not... mainly it's probably because it was made, like, in a English-speaking country, so it's more used to, will you land on the goddamn platform? So, it's not a case of, like, having to lip lock or specifically say things in a certain way or anything like that. So it's probably a lot easier to, do voice acting work on than a dub from a Japanese game, which back then, like, was not as open-ended as it is these days. Like, even nowadays, video game, dubs can be done poorly, depending on, I guess, the budget, really. The budget and the voice direction. Voice direction has a lot to do with it, too. And, no matter how good the voice acting is, if you've got, like, bad voice direction, it's just not gonna be good at all. And that's the case with even some, like, American, or, I guess, Western-made games. I should be more open about that. Like, games such as Freedom Planet, as a very good example. That game was made with a Western company, Galaxy Trail. But, I'm missing 5 gems, and I'm paranoid now. But, the thing with Galaxy Trail was that, or Freedom Planet, was that, it's... the voice direction was terrible. It had some somewhat well-known voice actors in it. I mean, hell, one of the guys that, was a character... that voiced a character in Freedom Planet ended up landing a role as, one of the main characters in, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Alright, Proto, just walk off the floor there. But yeah, it's got some good voice actors in it, but the voice direction was terrible. And if I'm being honest, you don't need a whole lot of money to have good voice acting. Like, if you have the ability to land really good, voice actors for your thing, odds are, like, if you've got very bad voice acting in your game, it's not the voice actor's fault, necessarily. Like, in the end, if someone just doesn't really like the character's voice, that's not really anything that the voice actor can help. It's just the voice that they have to do. But when you've got direction, when you've got a voice of a character that you don't think is terrible, but the direction just makes it so disgustingly bad, that's when it becomes an issue. And that's where I believe Freedom Planet failed, and I don't have high hopes for the sequel, because even though they've got Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta himself, the Prince of all Saiyans, and just about every other character in Dragon Ball Z, the direction is the main, thing here. If the voice direction's not good, then it's not going to be good. I'm sorry, Chris Sabat, even though you're never ever going to see this. But anyway, that's it for this part. which I actually feel proud of because I went into pretty in-depth discussion about something not even related to the gameplay, and I still played really well. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I can play games that I, know like the back of my hand, and I can talk about, shit without over my words like that. Fumbling. That's the word. There we go. Without fumbling over my words. So long as I can think through what I'm saying, it's not much of an issue. But anyway, that's it for this time. For the next episode, we might finish the Beastmakers? Is it Beastmakers? Yeah, it's Beastmakers. We'll see. See you guys in the next part. Oh dear, I just realized Treetops is going to be in it. Kill me now. Later.